There's quite literally so many moving parts to this video. I have a light on top of my camera. My mic is plugged in. I have a heater on the floor because it's cold in Michigan. I need to make sure that I get all of this done before the light dies and my microphone stops working. Would you believe me if I told you that I just filmed a whole entire video? None of the audio was attached to it because I forgot to plug the mic in. Hi guys, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lindsay and I'm a personal trainer and lifestyle influencer. I wanted to take today to just talk about myself so you guys can get to know me more. Hopefully we can connect on a deeper level. So I'm from Michigan, born and raised. My mom's side of the family is Trinidadian. My dad's side of the family is just from the Michigan area, I believe. I didn't really connect too much with my Trinidadian roots because my family was kind of sporadically placed when they moved from Trinidad. I don't have family, I believe, anymore in Trinidad, all either in Miami, Atlanta, or in Michigan. I could have some family on the different areas too, but I just don't know about it. In college, and I was still kind of deciding what it was that I wanted to do. I felt like I could be a lot of things because growing up, I cheered from 5 to 18 years old. I really thought that my life was gonna be always centered around cheer, which it still is to an extent because I am a cheer coach. I cheered on various teams. I have a lot of cheer friends outside of cheer too, but the gym was really like my home. That was the place where I was at all the time, always in clinics, camps, training. So I really just made a lot of friends through that experience. I cheered for 18 years or maybe a little bit longer than that. I stopped cheering when I did cheer my first year in college, then I took a break for a year, and then I cheered for 2 years after that on an adult level world's team. When I graduated college though, I didn't really know what I wanted to do because I really felt like I could be anything. Growing up, I used to love to cook and bake, so I thought I could do something in the kitchen. Love to sew, I love to read. There was a lot of things that I feel like I could have done and a lot of different directions I could have went, which is great to be versatile, honestly, because I feel like it's helped me a lot in my adult life because I feel like I can do a lot of different things. I graduated with my marketing degree though and a minor in entrepreneurship. Graduating, I was starting to panic because I didn't really know what my next step was going to be. So I started going to the gym back around like 2020, that year where I had took a break off from cheerleading. I actually ended up falling in love with it. I started posting on an Instagram account for just accountability. The page started growing and I started reaching more people. Just felt like, well, what if I made a career out of this? And then I became a personal trainer. I feel like I have a unique perspective on personal training because I cheered for so long. I now in strength training. So I've taken my strength training and my mobility, combine them together to truly make the perfect workouts. One thing that people assume about me that is wrong is that I'm a mean person because when you first meet me, I'm more reserved and kind of off to the shy side. But I am a very outgoing, kind person. I just like to read the energy of the room before I react. But I have RBF, and then RBF combined with being mute, I could see why people would assume that I wouldn't be a super nice person. One thing that I'm currently working on right now, I just want, which is kind of branches off into multiple things, but I just want to better myself as a person. I want to be kinder to the people around me. I want to make sure I'm taking care of my community. I want to make sure I'm taking care of my clients. That is my biggest goal, and a goal that I set honestly like last year. It just wasn't something that I saw as being achievable last year. I really feel like this is going to be the year where I'm going to be able to take care of myself and learn more about myself. So I'm really just working on trying to build a more wholesome me. When you guys come to my channel, I want you to feel like you're home. I want you guys to feel like we're best friends, like you know me, and we're not just having a conversation behind a camera. I want you guys to feel like I'm a relatable person. I will say that I am very type B. There are times where I can be AB, but I'm mostly type B. But I feel like that's one of the more interesting parts of my personality. Because I live this crazy, chaotic life, I feel like there's always something to talk about and we'll never get bored. I'm just going off a list of questions, you guys. So this next question is things that you would only know about me if we were friends. I feel like you guys would know that I'm like a super silly, goofy person. That really is my personality to the core. I think people that know me really well know that that's me, but if you don't know me, you will think that I'm more reserved and more on the quiet side. Just don't really go out in the open and really like show myself like that until I feel super comfortable. It's just something that I grew up in a home where our feelings weren't really always at the forefront. So it's hard for me to always express my feelings to people, especially if I don't know you. If you knew me and you were my friend, you would know, which we're friends now. We're friends now, Pookies. You should know about me is I'm not always the best with talking about my feelings. So if I'm talking to you guys about my feelings, it's really getting tugged out of me because it's not something that I like to do. I feel like it's important that we acknowledge and talk about our feelings. I feel like when we acknowledge them, it helps us grow as people. It helps us relate to others, and it just makes you feel more self-aware. I would say that I'm a very self-aware person. I'm very aware of my own emotions. Always allow people in to see those emotions. This next question is about the season that I am in my life right now. I think my dog is about to bark. Don't bark. Silencio. Right now, I thought that I would be like financially set, which is crazy because I mean, we live in an economy where, you know, things are really rough right now. So I'm giving myself grace there. I did think that I would be in a house by now, which it's okay that I'm not, but that's something that I thought that I would be doing by now. And I did think that I would be at least on the brink of getting engaged, which no, we're not quite there yet, which I'm also okay with. I think that sometimes people set goals for women that kind of feel like we're rushed on our time, which I am limited as far as I can conceive, but I'm making sure that I'm being intentional and not rushing myself. Right now, I am just trying to make sure I'm living for me, trying to make sure I'm taking care of myself. Last year had a lot of unforeseen circumstances, including my father passing away, so I just really needed to take that time to be in tune with myself, take care of myself, and get my mind back healthy. My dad passing has changed me as a person and the way that I view and believe in a lot of things. Important that I feel that I take this year to get myself back where I want to be and feeling happy and feeling good about who I am as a person. I think when you lose a parent, a lot of people don't talk about the fact that it makes you feel so unsure in everything that you do. I've been feeling really like unsure because I don't have backbone to kind of bounce ideas off of or get advice. It does really feel very sad. My voice is like, because I'm trying not to cry, but yeah. I just think that really like changed my life and the way that I view a lot of things, and I value people so much more. I want you guys to come here and I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel like we're having a conversation. I want you guys to really connect with me, and I really want to have that open dialogue. I want to feel like we are being there for one another. You guys will obviously get to know me as more time goes on, but I did want to kind of set the forefront of who I am as a person. I wanted you guys to kind of just get to know more about like my core values and what I believe in. I do want to make sure that I'm building this community off of meaning, off of purpose, and I want to do it right this time. I don't want empty engagement. I don't want people just subscribing to me to do it. I want to genuinely have open conversations with you guys, and I want us to bond. Honestly, my brain is like, woo, every time I talk about my dad, my brain goes foggy. So I can't even think about anything else that I want to say for this video. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and to know more about me. And please don't leave the comment section empty. If you guys want to have a conversation with me, let's open the dialogue, have a conversation, and I want to get to know you guys too. So if you want to talk about anything about yourself, where you're from, what your name is, I'd love to get to know you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you feel the need to do so. The button is down below, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.